Just so you guys know, I wasn't just fucking you guys. I got the jorts on, baby. Feels good to be in my home gym, man. I can kind of do what I want, say what I freaking want. And yes, I need to clean this mirror. What is up, guys? Happy Wednesday. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's a little earlier in the day. It's a little gloomy outside, as you can see too. So we actually got stormed / rained out today. And a lot of people, unfortunately, they get upset about it. For one, you're not making any money, you're losing money. And I get it, Unfortunately, some people, or majority of folks, they're living paycheck to paycheck. So, when you're out of state working, like a lot of these people are, it's tough, when you lose money and hours. That's why I've always been I've been very mindful and been very fortunate at an early age to just be somewhat responsible with my money. And not even in the sense of just I'm not saying that I'm better with money than other people, because obviously I'm in a very blessed situation. I'm a very fortunate individual. I'm not ignoring that fact at all. I'm just saying that even with those in mind, I'm very cautious, because I've been that guy. I've been the guy that just kind of blew everything that I made, and I've learned from past experiences that I can't. With my line of work, how it works, I can get laid off tomorrow. That's the nature of construction. You work a job till it's done, essentially. That's always been my motto. So I've always tried to be mindful of that, and I get excited for days like these, man. Like it's nice, because I've worked so many hours, and my best friend, brother Zach, if he's watched this, shout out to you, man. But no, me and him, we've worked jobs where, you're working every single day, 40 plus days straight, 12, 16 hours a day, just freaking zombified, right? So anytime I get an opportunity to get a rain out and just I take this as like a blessing, a blessing in disguise. Yes, you're not making as much money, but I don't know, man. I've grown to appreciate having time off, because my time is worth something, we're only getting older, right? So by constantly working, you never really get to be in the now. So I've been trying to be more focused on being more present with my life, and this is kind of one of the things, and I love these days, man. I love getting to, have days where I can just kind of relax and catch up on some of the stuff that I need to catch up on. Like, for instance, today we get to work out at the home gym, and I'm going to record all my sets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get to, maybe I can show you how I execute some of the exercises. I don't know. I'm like super cheesed about it, though, because we're actually going to have that peace of mind. So yeah, that's pretty sick. Right now, I'm actually heading to Walmart, though, because I'm like, you know what? I need to get some milk, and I'm kind of craving like a Coke Zero, man. I don't know. It's funny, or like a Powerade Zero. I'm craving something. I got like a 25-minute drive from my house from work, so I'm like, I didn't really want to go to a gas station, and I need to get milk anyway. And I might try to get some bands or something like that too for my leg curl, leg extension coming in. So I was like, well, I'll look into that too. So it's only 10 o'clock, which is amazing. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully next time you see me, guys, we'll be in that old gym, and yeah, because usually we have today's off, but how we started out the training split, I'm like, you know what, we're gonna push it hard. We're gonna hit chest today. Yeah, I think it's just an upper body day. We're hitting chest, back, triceps, biceps, basically a full upper body day. So I'm super cheesed about that. Gonna really work on that old pectoralis major and minor, boys. Work on that old bird chest, as some of you'd like to say, right? Natural Pro Bodybuilder, Alex Walsh, bird chest man, right? I know I'm being silly. But besides that, that's gonna be the day. I'm gonna do the damn thing, and I'm gonna really emphasize hitting that upper chest. I think we're trying some new exercises. I think we're doing incline dumbbell pressing. I haven't dumbbell pressed in a hot minute. So it's going to be interesting to see where my strength is, you know, and I'm not trying to go stupid heavy. I'm really focusing on the contraction. We're going to be at like a 30-degree incline. So I'm going to really emphasize getting a nice stretch at the bottom and just pressing nice and freaking tight at the top. And that probably sounded super weird, but I'm gonna shut up because we're already 5 minutes in, and I guess I'll see you guys in the freaking gym. Well, guys, since we're home early, I get to actually do kind of like a walkthrough of my pre-workout, what I'm doing, and yes, I am indeed wearing a sleeveless flannel. Fight me. But no, we're going to try some of this Chris Bumstead's pre-workout. Normally I don't do a ton of pre-workout, but since it's like, I don't know, it's noon, it's not too late, it's really not a big deal. So let me grab some water. Frankly, man, like, it's kind of a nice feeling knowing that I don't have to wait on anybody at the gym. So it's kind of cool, man. I don't know. It's just weird because normally, you know, you have to drive to the gym. You got to focus, and you're like, God, I hope I can, you know what I'm saying, get to the machine that I want to use. But now it's just like kind of my own free pace. So hoping I can get some good stuff for you guys. But yeah, this stuff right here, it's like it takes a humongous scoop. I mean, you're getting 3.2 grams of beta alanine, getting about 200 milligrams of just regular caffeine. Like I said, there's not a whole lot in this thing. It's kind of why I liked it. And 200 is actually very, I'd say that's like the middle ground in terms of caffeinated pre-workouts. Just because a lot of them, like, I think Total Wars were like 300 milligrams. Hell, a lot of people are going to that 300, 400 milligrams. And I'm like, why? You know, you're just becoming fucking dependent on something that's, for one, there's actually anecdotal evidence proving that being too overstimulated actually hurts your performance, believe it or not, because you got to think your senses are heightened, and you really don't know, or you really can't gauge a true RPE. So you may think that you're pushing at like an RPE 8, but since you're so fucking whacked out of your mind, you're really at like an RPE 9 or even 10. See where I'm going with this? Your CNS ends up being super freaking taxed. So this whole time you think you're just, you know, you're making great progress, but then you're like, oh my God, I feel like absolute dog shit. Well, it's probably because you're overstimulated and you don't really know where that threshold of, like, if you're being at 80%, 90%, for all you know, you're kind of extending on what you should be doing, if that makes sense. And if anybody knows anything about periodization or volume, I mean, there's a certain threshold of volume that you really don't want to go over. You can, I mean, but when you're training 4 or 5, hell, some guys are doing 6 days a week, it's almost counterintuitive because at the same time, you're not going to be able to recover. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, it's great you want to be in the gym all the time, but if you're not going to be making the gains, it's like, I mean, what's the fucking point? And I think that's why a lot of people are going into this Mike Mentzer's mentality of, like, you train up to like one super all-out set, and then I think, let's see, like Max Taylor, that's another big guy I can think of on the top of my head. He's doing like what, 3-day split, and that's great, you know. The only issue with that is you have to be a very good reader with your body. You have to understand your body, and that's why I would almost say it's more of a advanced style of programming, because honestly, I feel like the more complicated you make things, that's when there's this fine line between like optimal and actually practical. And a lot of people just they get so worked up on the perfect program or they feel like they have to do just an immense amount of work to get somewhere. And it's funny because you don't. I mean, studies show that, I mean, consistency and just progressive overloading the body with mechanical attention. I mean, you're going to make progress, you know, and then you've got to have, you know, enough sleep. Your nutrition's got to be okay, right? So there's a lot of different factors that go into play, but it doesn't have to be as freaking complicated as a lot of people like to make it out to be. I don't know, just it always blows my mind because kids in general don't ask me like, hey man, like how many sets of curls should I be doing or squats? It's like, hey man, what kind of supplements do I need to take? Or like, it's never like the actual, it's never the actual tangible thing that needs to be curious. It's always the extra stuff, like what supplements should I take? Do I need to be doing, you know, Chris Bumstead's, you know, routine? And like, will I get the same amount of gains as he is? And it's like, no. Like, I'm glad these big icons are getting people into the gym. Or even like the Sam Solits of the world. Fuck. Like, I love that he's getting so many young kids into the gym. I think it's phenomenal. I mean, do I think his advice is great? No. I mean, not really. I mean, he's not ignorant, but he's not. I don't believe he has enough years because of coaching or even training himself to have a true understanding on what true beginners can do. He's more or less like a good life coach. He's like that good buddy, you know what I'm saying? Or like that big uncle, that big brother that's kind of been through a lot. And you got to think that man's extremely enhanced, you know. And yes, it's just people getting into the gym, pushing hard is great, but at some point there has to be some sort of practical and anecdotal reasoning behind what you're doing. Because if you don't know what you're doing and where you're trying to go, it's kind of hard to have some sort of placement or identity of knowing what you can do, right? And if you don't have set goals, or if you just kind of just train what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, how are you going to progress? You gotta think this man you're following is on a copious amount of drugs. So, like, you staying natural, like, look, you got to have an idea of what you're doing. It's like eating, you know, calories. You can't just guess a caloric amount every single day. You know, you want to stay pretty strict. You want to be regimented. You want to be able to, like, fucking know what you're putting into your body and then track it over time. So then you can make the adjustments with the variables that you have. But I feel like I'm ranting too long. You guys are probably sick of hearing me fucking talk. FYI, I'm actually wearing jorts, so if you'll probably could get a little show. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let's get into this freaking workout. Just so you guys know, I wasn't just fucking you guys. I got the jorts on, baby. Feels good to be in my home gym, man. I can kind of do what I want, say what I freaking want. And yes, I need to clean this mirror. But I have to show you guys. We got the Arnold poster. I got the Conquer flag. Look at that. I just installed the Frank Zane poster today, but we got Mike Menser as well. And I got some other awesome classic bodybuilders coming. I think I got like Sergio Oliva. I got Dorian Yates. Gotta have Dorian Yates. I got Lee Haney coming. Franco Colombo. I got Ed Corney too. That was a cool one I was able to pick up. So still got some more bodybuilders that I want to showcase on my wall. Like I got some, they're a little bit smaller, so I'll be able to maybe put a bunch of them. But just some of the guys that I looked up to growing up. You know what I mean? I got Ronnie Coleman flag too. I think it's a little too big, but you know, it's okay though. It's the thought that counts. But right now, we're starting off with a 30-degree incline, dumbbell press. I don't know what I'm going to go for. Right now, we're kind of playing it off like an RPE 8. I'm going to go nice and slow, so bear with me. I will probably show you my very first set when I get to it, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we're going to do 65 pounds Aiming for 12 reps. Aiming for 12 reps. Hopefully you could see me. We'll find out here in a second. Here we go. Come on. I'm gonna have to go down to 60s. Wasn't bad though. Wasn't bad. But I don't know if that was an RP 8 or 9. I think we'll start off lighter. That's what I encourage all of you guys. There's no shame in starting lighter. I mean, you want good form. So I'm gonna look back on this footage. I think I rushed the last couple. So I'm going to, I think I'm gonna lower it. Lower it to 60 pounds, so 10 pounds altogether. So sometimes that's the move. All right, guys, bear with me, but I mean, let's take a look at these quads, man. I'm telling you, jorts are the way to go, guys. I mean, for gosh sakes. But hopefully this angle ain't too bad. Set number 2 with 60 pounds. 65 is just a little too much, I think. So we're trying to build muscle here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want that good form, which my form was good that first set, but I kind of want to try to slow down the tempo a little bit. So here we go. Second set. Whew. Not bad. It felt a little bit better. Whew. I don't even know why I got this sleeveless flannel. Maybe it's a fashion statement. I don't know. I probably just have to take it off. It's it's actually bugging me a little bit. So, all right, that was good. One more set. I mean, just admire the bicep veins, fellas. Oh, fuck. All right, guys. Oh, freaking third set. Get you guys on an aerial view. You know, maybe we see all the chest fibers working. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. So, see our last set. Yep. Oh, whew. That was good, guys. I feel good on that one. Now, all right, guys, we got cable side lateral raises. We're gonna do like 4 sets of like an 8.5 RPE, meaning that I can for sure get 1 more and then maybe 2 more. So This is a new cable stack that I'm doing, since this is my new functional trainer, essentially. So we're going to have to play around with it. I have no idea the strength curve on this. So this might be super light, might not be bad, but I'm going to try to focus on just getting that RPE 8.5. So here we go. Nice and slow. Ooh, come on. Ooh. Ooh. We'll call that. See, I'm taking my time on that, guys. Because honestly, I probably could have cheated some more reps, but like good form like that, like taking my time, like that was definitely RPE 5. I know I could have got one more. 2 is very questionable. So now the other side. Come on. Oh. Whew. I haven't. Felt good. Feel pumped though, man. Tell you what, guys. I instantly gained like 5 pounds of muscle just by training in the home gym. Oh man. Boy, the posing update's gonna be nuts. But right now my dehumidifier is being a pain in the butt. So I said I want to put my split unit up here in the corner, but that guy's coming out Saturday. Yeah, we're Wednesday right now, and I think it's a good move. But to the meantime, I said I do just want to be very cautious. Have the dehumidifier running just in case. You know, I mean, I got all this expensive equipment. You know, you don't want this sucker to start getting moisture in here and all that. So that's kind of like my mindset behind it. Maybe it's a little overkill. I mean, I could wait another week, but I don't know, man. I spent so much money on this place. I kind of want to make sure it's hunky dory, as some would say. So, all right, time for more sets. All right, guys, we're doing cable rope tricep extensions, and we're going with 90 pounds at an RPE 8.5. So hopefully the camera angle is good. We're going to see how this strength curve is on this guy. Maybe get in the side so you see the tricep working, maybe. I don't know. Screw it, we'll go in front. Come on. think that was 16. That's why it's good to record your sets. So I'm not gonna lie. Freaking, I lose count sometimes, so I'm gonna go check here. I think I did 16 reps. Yeah. I don't know. Also, something I'm noticing, my damn dehumidifier is actually not going below 70 right now. We were kind of going down to the 68 and whatnot, but I don't know. Hopefully nothing's wrong with it. I just had it turned on. And it might take some time from what I've been reading. Might need to change out the filters too. So enough about that. That was a good set. I'm going to try to get a better angle next set. So let's go. All right, I realized I didn't really get in the entire frame on this one, so maybe this will be a little bit better. First set went really well. Second set. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was 15. Whew. Oh, that was a good set. Safe sets, always, guys. Safe sets. All right, guys, we're about to go into dumbbell shrugs. And what you're about to see is kind of a very circus-like dumbbell action. So I underestimated how many change plates that I needed. So we are stuck with using 45-pound deep dish plates to get the maximum amount of weight that I need for my dumbbell shrug. So if this looks goofy, I recommend do not try this at home. So here we go. Oh man, that hurts the crotch. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work, guys. That's, not to be TMI, but that's squeezing my crotch a little bit. That's no good. Definitely need to invest in some change plays, man. It sounded cool in theory, right? But I think that we're just going to have to invest in some more change plays. That's what we're going to have to do. Let's do this, guys. So I decided to go back to a barbell RDL for today just because, man, like, I couldn't see myself doing those dumbbell shrugs. Like, it just did not feel optimal. So here we go. 2 plates. We'll see how this feels. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. We're going to be doing something called a champagne press. Now, I don't know if this camera angle is going to be good, but we're doing 55 pounds for, I believe it's sets of RP8. Gonna see how it goes. I don't know how this angle is going to be. You may or may not be able to see it, but this is all going to be a work in progress. Why I have straps on, I don't know. Don't want to be called strap-on destiny, right? Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Whew. Got 13 there. That felt pretty good. That felt good. Oh, man. Tell you what, this old chest is going to be... It's going to be something to deal with next contest season. I feel it, you know. Man, it just feels good. All right. All right, we're about to get real close and personal. That last camera angle sucks, so here we go. All right, second set. Ooh. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Woo, woo, woo. All right, guys, we're finishing this workout with something called a myo set. And basically, I'm going to find a weight that I can do maybe 12 to 15 times my first set. I'm going to complete one set, and then I'm going to breathe, maybe take 4 breaths, like in between. Like as soon as I finish that first set, take 4 breaths, relax, go into another set till absolute failure. We're going to do that 6 times. So these are pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie, they are a glutton for punishment, but it's allowing us to really stimulate, I mean, about as much muscle fibers as you can without using just a shit ton of weight, and then you're already somewhat fatigued, so the risk of injury is not too crazy. Like you're not doing this on like a barbell squat. This will be something for like leg extensions, leg curls, tricep pushdowns, cable curls, stuff that's very isolated, not crazy high impact. So if the form gets a little iffy, that's, you know, I'm going to complete failure. So I got to find a weight, so bear with me. I don't know what weight we're going to use. This is a new stack, so let's try 100 pounds. Oh yeah, that ain't bad. Hopefully you can see. Let's go a little bit. Let's go a little bit heavier. It's about 100 pounds, and the thing is, you don't want to go too heavy because I've made that mistake before, and it's just it's not very good. You know what I mean? You start to regret it as you continue to the set. So here we go. All right, let's go. That's a good weight. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, 50, come on. What? All right, yep. Come on. Come on. 3 more sets. Oh, 3. 2 more sets. Come on. Fuck. Oh, let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, shit, guys. Oh, man. Oh, my damn triceps feel like they're gonna. Whew. Oh, man, I feel like they're about to fall off. Like, that's brutal. Like, jeez. Oh, jeez, Louise. I mean, the pumps. Fucking gnarly, but jeez, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like a quick, great finisher, man. I tell you what, I can just feel the blood rushing into my arms, man. I need to get a measuring tape next time. I bet right now they're probably pumped up to 17s. I think that at the end of prep, my arms were about, I think one arm was still stayed at like 16 inches, and then the other one was like 15 and like, almost like 7/8, 15 and 3/4. It was like an eighth to 3/16, almost a quarter-inch difference from each arm. But that's still not bad, being crazy lean. Golly, man! But that's why I like them. They're great finishers. So, all right, it's gonna wrap up the workout. I guess we gotta do a posing update. Yeah, let me adjust this camera, guys, and we'll do a posing update. Oh man, well, as you see, guys, that was a wonderful workout. Now, I mean, it feels good, man. Like I said, the freaking jorts. One good thing about freaking being in my home gym, I could pose in my briefs, But some people don't like that, man. But you know what? I think it helps show more. Yeah, you'd see from yesterday's leg day that we're still. I mean, oh crap! Sorry, guys. I hope I'm not killing you. There you go. But yeah, as you see, the quads are pumped, man. Like, feels good. Feels good to keep this level of leanness like I am. What, 4 months post-show? Let's see what. So that's July, August, September, October. About 3 months. 3 months post-show. I mean, we're still holding conditioning. So let's go through some mandatories, okay? So. All right, front double bicep. Come on. Front lat spread. Core turn to the right. Side chest. There we go. Side tricep. Damn. All right. Whew. Back double bicep, baby. Come on. Oh, lat spread. Oh, whoo, man. My legs. Oh, man. My legs took a beating yesterday, guys. There we go. Daniel. The sweep. All right, here we go. Side chest on the other side. There it is. Tell you that upper chest, guys, that old bird chest y'all make fun of. It's coming up. It's coming up, man. Here you go. Side tricep. All right. All right, ab and thighs. Hands on hips, most muscular. Oh, yeah. All right, and just for you vacuum lovers, whew, man, kicked my ass. Boys, it feels so good, so damn good to be in my home gym, man. Golly, it feels good. I can't express how. Oops, let me zip my pants up. I can't express how just awesome it is, man. Like seriously, guys. Like having this space right here is just, man. It's undescribable because it's like my little safe place, right? I'm already an introverted guy, so having this is such a. It's a humbling and I feel very thankful and grateful. Let's get a bit clearer. There we go. Now you can actually see me talk. It's honestly, guys, it's such a privilege to have this space. And I mean, I know not everybody gets to have something this extraordinary, I guess you could say, because this is definitely over the top for anybody's home gym setup, right? And it's just one of the many blessings that I'm just, I got to remind myself that I am very privileged. I'm very thankful. I don't want to take any of this for granted because this is such just a mental relief for me. And I'm just, it's like my home, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I really wanted to go all out because it is my home. This is the place where, I'm going to have some of the most epic like workout vlogs, like the Kansas Chronicles, right? It sounds silly, but maybe someday I'll get to meet some of you guys, and this will be a place where you can come catch a workout with me, or I don't know, this signifies a lot of stuff that I've worked for, and to have this space, man, we're going to be able to go to work, man. We're going to be able to really elevate the physique to bigger heights than we've ever imagined, I think. I said, I've cut out a lot of dumb shit in my life. I've really just focused on bettering myself, not just this physical aspect, but mentally, man. I've really been preparing and just doing my due diligence to become the best version of myself. And I think I used to say that very loosely without actually doing any fucking effort or putting in any effort. And it was just, it's like the wheels was just turning, right? Like nothing was getting done. I still had forms of depression all the time. I was always upset with something. I was always not grateful for something. But now that I've become a little bit older, I'm a little bit wiser, and I think I've grown to accept and appreciate, and I say this a lot, I've grown to appreciate and be more present with everything that's going on in my life. And this is, it's a good feeling, man. So going to conclude the video here. I am super hungry. I took a very long time to to work out, but you know what? I got rained out, and this is kind of a privilege, right? So I really wanted to enjoy this, show you guys some awesome footage. So I love you guys, and I guess I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Natural Pro Bodybuilder, Alex Walsh, signing out. Boom!